In November of 2016, Lush Cosmetics launched a campaign to protect grizzly bears in North America from the outdated, wasteful, and inherently cruel act of trophy hunting.
Grizzly bears once flourished all across Canada and all the way south in the United States to Texas. Grizzlies were a critical part of the entire ecosystem of North America. But we forget that. We've claimed the land and gradually pushed these animals into more and more remote areas.
In 1975, grizzly bears in the United States had dwindled to 2% of their former population and were listed as threatened in the Endangered Species Act. At the time of our campaign, the federal government was considering lifting these protections from the Yellowstone population, a move which would put them at risk of trophy hunting in Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. Meanwhile, in British Columbia, grizzly bear trophy hunting has been permitted by the government for years, and an average of 250 bears were being killed by hunters each year. Our campaign called for an end to trophy hunting. We partnered with frontline defenders, researchers, scientists, opinion leaders, and brought the power of our shops and social media out in full force to speak up for the bears. Our film Trophy premiered across North America in screenings hosted by Lush, our partners, our customers, film festivals, and online over 20,000 times. Through the sales of Great Bear Bath Bomb, we raised $234,000 to support grizzly bear protection organizations in the United States and Canada. The money was divided up to these organizations. In the US, we collected more than 52,000 postcards supporting bear protection, and, with our partner the Center for Biological Diversity, we delivered these to the US Fish and Wildlife Service in April of 2017. In Canada, we collected 18,000 postcards and joined with petitions hosted by the Humane Society International Canada and charity pot partners Pacific Wild and the Wildlife Defense League. And we delivered over 78,000 voices calling for a ban on trophy hunting to the British Columbia legislature in May of 2017. Finally, in August of 2017, the newly elected NDP government of British Columbia announced a ban on trophy hunting in British Columbia. While we're excited to celebrate a victory for the bears and for our partners, we're staying vigilant and keeping the BC government accountable to their words. While the ban on trophy hunting comes into effect in November of 2017, grizzly bears can continue to be slaughtered by resident hunters who claim that their hunting is not for trophy. Experts estimate that this could be up to half the number killed annually. And the fight isn't over. In June of 2017, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service did delist grizzly bears from the Endangered Species Act in the Yellowstone region. And shortly thereafter, Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho rushed to approve a trophy hunting season that puts the recovery of grizzly bears in and around the Yellowstone region in jeopardy. This move is being challenged in the state courts by our partners.
So we call hunting a sport. Well, the creatures we're hunting never volunteered to come and play this game. They're in it, fighting for their very survival. The overwhelming support of the public against trophy hunting, but also support organizations like Lush that are on a real campaign now to eliminate what is a 19th century idea. This is a 21st century. Let's get with it.
We will continue to support our partners and maintain our resolve to defend all living beings on the planet, and it's all possible because of your support. Thank you. This campaign has proven that we can make a difference, and wherever we have the ability, we have the responsibility to do what's right.